President Lincoln's Little Woman. In 1852, Harriet Beecher Stowe published the book Uncle Tom's Cabin, which became incredibly popular. The novel was a harsh depiction of life for African American slaves, and it helped turn public opinion in favor of abolition. It was also controversial, with slave owners and fans of slavery in general claiming that it was an inaccurate representation and was just abolitionist propaganda. When the Civil War broke out, Stowe traveled to Washington, D.C. to meet with President Lincoln. He greeted her by saying, "So you're the little woman who wrote the book that made this great war." It's a commonly referenced quote, but there is no evidence that it was ever said. Though the quote gained public attention after spending years as Stowe family law, there is no evidence that Lincoln ever made this specific remark, and Harriet made no reference to the quote herself. That said, it's not entirely impossible either. Though most historians believe the statement by Lincoln was entirely apocryphal, there was one thing that Stowe and her daughter Hattie, who traveled with her to the White House, were very clear on. Lincoln was an absolute riot. Stowe wrote to her husband, "I had a really funny interview with the president," while Hattie said, "I will only say now that it was all very funny, and we were ready to explode with laughter all the while."